Today I want to talk about how to repair a garage door this is over 20 years old. It has been out in the rain, through the weather, it's wood, and don't want to spend all the money by getting a new door. I'm going to repair it, and basically it's the bottom rail that's bad on here. And it's this rail right down here, right there. And I'm going to replace this whole bottom rail on the door. The rest of it's okay, and after I replace it and repaint it, it'll be okay. This is the inside of the garage door, and even on the inside, on the bottom, you can see that it's rusted or rotted out and deteriorating. And so the best thing to do is just replace that bottom piece, and then we'll have the rest of the door, once it's painted and cleaned up, it'll be in good shape. And I already had to put a new spring on here because that broke a couple winters ago. So it'll be like new again. The material for this project cost around $50, give or take. I bought it at Lowe's, Home Depot has it, or any other hardware store. The back part, the inside will be this part here, which is poplar, and it's a hardwood, and it stays fairly straight. And so when I get through, I already primed it and painted it. And the outside part is this material here, which is PVC 1x4, and I got it in 10-foot length. Both of them were in 10-foot lengths. And then I cut it up and prepared it on this bench in here. And then when we get to the next phase, we'll take and drop the door and take the old part off and put the new one on. All right, in prepping this bottom piece for the door, I put 3/8 dowel, pre-drilled them, and got them all ready. 3/8 dowel, small piece, and then it's going to go in the door in each one of those parts here. One dowel's going to go on the outside right here, and then on the inside I have a metal strap that holds it steady. Each dowel I'm going to glue with wood glow on the top part of the door, on the wood part, and on this part I use Otai medium clear cement. It's for PVC. I put that in there, and that'll hold the PVC part, and the wood glow will steady it on the wood part so that it'll be a solid connection once it's in place. All right, at this point we're going to open the door and work on this little part right here. This is where the cable connects to the door itself, and then above it is where the cable connects to the pulley, and keep it tight. Don't let that part become unwound. I'm going to disconnect the cable and drop the front panel. I place braces and clamps on here so the door cannot move. The door won't move down any when I pull it down. And up here, the pulley and the spring is not going to change position. To remove the cable, I gotta remove this cotter key, and the cable comes right out. And this piece came off like this. We're going to have to take this off and put it on the other one. The bottom unscrews like this. Then I'm going to remove this piece, and it's going to go back on the other one. This is what holds the rubber threshold. I notched a little side right here because on the other bottom plate has a little metal. That's the metal strap that's going to hold this bottom plate up. Right now I've temporaried it up. I put a clamp on there and marked where each dowel goes on these center braces, And over on the end here is where one of the procedures that I did here was I finished the project by putting on this molding on here, and it's PVC as well, so it won't rot. I put it all the way across the bottom, inside and outside. Now that we've done that, we've got the door finished. It's back up in place where it belongs. It's tilted up in this is back installed in the track, and the cable is hooked up to the spring. And now what we're going to do is test it and make sure it opens and shuts right. And sometimes I had to do a little adjustment on the side rails, and now it works just fine. And the door opens and shuts just the way it's supposed to. And outside at this point it's okay, as there's a point down there that I'm going to sand and finish. I put in some filler there, and I'm going to sand the door, and by the time it's all done it'll look like a new door.